Welcome, welcome, my friend. Happy Valentine's Day, my friend. Are you enjoying our virtual event so far? Emma Lou was earlier, and I'm going to be with you for the next 30 minutes-ish, and we're going to create foam wild roses. Many of you asked me to create those for you, so we're going to do those today. And we're going to create a fantastic gift box as well. So let me flip the screen and we'll start crafting together. Okay. So this is what we're going to create. And I'm just going to make sure I can see your comments. Get that up. So make sure you talk to me, ask questions. I can see your comments. So Julie, you're saying you're ready to create foam wild roses, and Sharon, this is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited to be here, my friend. I know Valentine's Day isn't always the best of days for some people, so creating art from the heart together is just so wonderful. What better thing can we do than craft? Okay, so this is what we're going to make. And Jenny, you're saying what a wonderful way to spend Valentine's Day. You loved Emma Lou's card. That's awesome. Okay, so this is what we're going to create. A little gift bag, gift box, perfect for Mother's Day, for weddings, any occasion to do with love, anniversaries. It doesn't have to be just Valentine's Day. So I'm going to turn it over because this is where the front of it, there you go, I showed you the back, never mind. So look at these absolutely gorgeous roses. Aren't they beautiful? Now, later on today, I'm going to be making some paper and some vellum roses, and we're going to do them in the same colours. And you'll see just how different they are. So it just shows how versatile one set of stamps can actually be. Okay. Now then, let me put that somewhere safe. So I've got my art foam paper pack. Okay, so they've got 10 sheets in this. And this is what I'm using to make my flowers. So I have stamped my wild rose, and I'm using the small wild rose. Okay, so I've got the small wild rose stamp and coordinating die set, and you'll see that there are clusterings of different sizes of flowers, and today I'm going to be using this one. So we'll be using both sizes on our little box. Right. So I've stamped in archival plum onto my foam. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come in with my inks. Okay. So I'm going to do my centres. I don't know if you can see, but just in the centres, there's this gorgeous little colouring of yellow. So to do that, I'm using the sunflower ink. Hi Chris, you're in Oklahoma. Connie, good to see you. Brenda, good to see you. Lorna, it's so good to see you. You're looking forward to as many lives as you can watch today. Isn't it amazing? So Carrie's going to be up next after myself, and then Emma Lou has got some behind the scenes, and then she's going to be making another amazing project. I'll be back at 2 o'clock Eastern time, and then Carrie's got another one as well. So the last one is at 4 o'clock, which is so exciting. I know I'm going to be watching when I'm not demoing. So I've just coloured the centres with the yellow, and then we're going to come along with our plum, and we're going to just come in on the outside. Okay, just going over that yellow. So let me bring it up to show you. Okay, so I'm just coming in over here like so. Now, friend, I don't know if you've heard yet, but there's a special savings. We couldn't have a virtual event and celebrate Valentine's Day without a special savings for you. Did you know you can save 15% on your cart? Now, this does exclude the warehouse clearance products, but anything else that you pop into your cart today or tomorrow until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, you save 15%. Now, if you're an insider or a platinum member, you'll get your membership savings as well. So it's brilliant time for, I don't know about you, but I have a crafty wish list. So now's the time to get your favourite items that are on your crafty wish list and take advantage of that savings. Okay, so I'm just going to lay my coordinating die down. We'll run that through the die cutting machine and we will get these gorgeous die cuts. Now, for the large flower, I'm using 3. So we're going to make the large flower. And for the smaller one, which was the smaller one on the stamp set, I'm only using 2. Okay, so we'll do the bigger one. And what I'm going to do is, you can see I've added some more colour to these ones. Oh, dear me. My fingers, I don't know about you, do you ever have any days where you have dropsies? So I'm obviously having one of those days. So I'm just going to come back in with my plum and go around here. Now, this colour combination is my favourite colour combination to use for my roses. I use the tea rose as well when I'm doing it on paper, which we'll show you later. But the plum is just my favourite. It goes so well with the papers from the Wild Rose paper collection. So, right, so I'm going to get my heat gun. Okay, so we're going to have a bit of a noise. Serenity, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. You're so happy to be spending it with your crafty friends. What an amazing way to spend your birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, so a little bit of noise. We're just going to heat this up. Now, I'm going to use a technique that I showed you with the Wild Aster and with the Sweet Peony stamps, okay? It gives a really different effect with the Wild Rose. So let's just heat up our stamp, our heat gun. Okay, so I'm just going to come in. Now let's see. I don't want to. There we go. If I come in this way, so I'm holding it down with a piece of metal so it doesn't get. I don't get hot, and you can see it curling and curling. There we go. And then I'm just going to take hold of the bottom, and then bring those petals together and twist. Now, depending upon where you twist, now you can see that I've just twisted there, which means I've got like a shape of a petal on the top. I could twist all of it. If you do that, you're going to get a different effect. So using the twisting technique, you can create lots of different effects, which is so super cool. Okay, so and then I'm just going to pull it apart like so. So let's do that with these other two. I'm going to move those out of the way. And I'll show you again. Okay. Brenda, you're saying the plum and yellow combination is so pretty. It really is. And it looks so gorgeous with the papers. It really does. I'm really glad that you love it too. Okay. So again, I'm just going to twist like so. And then bring it apart. And then we'll do the last one. Okay. Okay, like so, and bring them apart. Now then, because this is foam, I don't actually need to use my piercing tool. So what I've done is I've got some stamens. So these are a lovely pearl one, and I'm just going to push that through the centre of my flower, like so. Bring through my stamens. Now each one of these is going to be different because you've twisted it differently, so it's going to give a real different effect. Now in nature, all the roses, all flowers are different. They have different blemishes on them, different markings, different shapes, so they work together really gorgeously to these different layers. So I'm going to put the next one through. I'll put some hot glue on the back, and I'm just going to twist that to where I want to make the most of my petals. Bring that through, like so. And then put some more hot glue on the back. So tell me, my friend, which flower is your favourite? I know that the wild rose is one that I do reach for again and again. Definitely one of my favourites. So there we go. So you can see that quickly and very easily makes a lovely floral. So let's just put some more hot glue on the back, and the reason why I do this is so that those stamens don't come loose when I trim them down. Right, so let's go back to our basket. We're going to make this basket now, my friend. I'm going to use the decorative heart die, and the decorative heart die is showing out of stock. However, it is going to be back in stock the 27th of February. So if this is something for you that you haven't got yet and you love it, then head to the website and click on the decorative heart die and click the notify me when back in stock. And as soon as it goes on the website, you will get a notification to say it's in, and then you can make sure you can get yours. So this is what we're going to be using. And let me see, where are we? Right. So to make this box, now if you've crafted with me before, you know that I love boxes and shaped cards and things like that. So what we're going to do is we are going to cut 2 of these. Okay, so we're going to cut 2 of the hearts in the paper, and I'm using the wild rose, 2 of the decorative pieces, and I've glittered this. I don't know if you can see that the light's catching this one. I don't know if you can see this, and I've used the crystal clear glitter. Okay, and then I've cut, this is actually a piece, I wanted some decoration on here to sit under the roses, and this is actually from one of the card fronts, from a spare piece from one of the centres that I'd actually got. So using up some spare pieces can help create a really stunning new piece. Okay, so I've cut 2 of those. Okay, and now what we're going to decorate with. Now I've glued one all together ready for us, and then I'm going to cut 2 of the hearts in white card. Okay, Joyce, you're saying the classic rose is your favourite. It's so pretty, is the classic rose, and the leaf is amazing. We're using the leaf today, so awesome. Right, now you're going to say to me, okay, so how do we put these 2 together to make a box? What we're going to do is take a piece of card, and we're going to cut it 7 inches by 2.5 inches. You're going to score 1/2 inch on either side this way. Okay, then you're going to turn it, and you're going to score at 3.5 in the middle. So what we're going to do is we end up with a piece like this. So we've got our fold down our scores and in half. And then we're going to take our scissors and we're just going to snip to that score line on both sides so that we create a frill. What this does is it allows us to bend the card into the shape that we want. So here's one that I finished, and I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to glue these together. So to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to put some Dries Clear onto the pieces that we've cut, and then I'm going to use the point of the fold here, as that's the center. Now that will go where at the end of the heart, at the base of the heart, and what we're going to do is just curve that round like so, so that's going to sit in the middle of, there's 3 bumps at the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, that's going to sit in the middle one, and then we're just going to curve this round like so, so it glues. Okay, and then we're going to do the same with this side, and then you're going to pop this one on the top. Okay, so this is what it'll look like when you're done. Okay, so you can see how the point is at the bottom, like so. So our next step is to take our decorative pieces and we're just going to glue these onto the front like so. Let's just move that. I've not got that quite in place. So the great thing about this Dries Clear is there's a little bit of time to move things before it just grabs. Okay, there we go. So glued that one in position, and then to pop the decorative piece on, the top tip is just to glue along the top like so. Okay, because I want to put the centerpiece in, which means I want just to be able to have a little bit of movement and to be able to create a look of dimension. So we'll just put some glue onto the back of the heart like so, and I'm just going to slide it into here, and I'm just going to come in with my finger or a tool and just lift that piece there, so it has a little look of dimension like so. So we'll do that to both sides. So we'll glue this one on. I glued this one together earlier. Okay. There we go. Now, what we're going to do next is put the handle on. So you will see on my other box that I've hidden the handle in the papers, so you can't see the piece that's not showing. So to make the handle, okay, what I'm going to use is the cardstock, the clear cardstock. This is fabulous. We use them in shaker cards, and I love to use them as a clear card as well. It's sturdy enough to actually make a card with. That's not the die that we're using. Let me get the right one. So to make the handle, I'm using the Treasured Heart gift box die. Now this is a beautiful gift box in itself, and what I'm using is this piece here. You could also use some of those little hearts. Right, so I don't think, will it show up? Yeah. Okay, so I've cut this the length of the card that it comes, and I've cut it the width of the die cut. So I just trimmed it so it was sat like that. Now what we've done is I've got these gorgeous die cuts, and I'm using my fine metal tip, and I'm just going to put some glue onto them here and add those to the clear cardstock like so. So I kind of used the eyeball technique. Emmylou has this amazing eyeball technique, and I used the eyeball technique to work out where the center was. And it's okay, it doesn't matter if these ends are different sizing, as long as we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these hearts on, we're good. So I saved the tiny little centers and just put a little bit of glue on so that I can fill that one there. Okay, now you could leave it like that, but you can see that I've actually shaped this handle. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in with our scissors, and we're just going to trim around that die cut. Okay, just like so. Okay, and that just gives a lovely pretty edge to your handle. Right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to glue this onto the sides. So I'm going to put some glue onto here, and we're just going to glue that so we've got the heart, the base of the heart, the top of the heart, just on the edge of the side of the box. And then we'll do the other side as well. So my friend, tell me, what crafty stash have you got planned to take advantage of the savings with? Saving 15% on all your cart, excluding the warehouse products, is just an amazing opportunity. I know it's something that we've only ever done once before, and that was when we did our birthday event. So okay, so those are glued on, and then I've got 2 more pieces which coordinate with the piece that I've used at the back of my heart, and these are 3.5 inches by 1.5. And all we're going to do is we're going to just glue those onto the side of our basket like so. So that now covers up that join. Nobody but us know that's there. And then we'll pop the other one on. Ooh, Colleen, you're saying instead of saving the tiny cardstock centres that I used on the handle, could we use a gem? Yes, absolutely. That's a fabulous idea. And bling it up. That sounds beautiful. In fact, I might even go and add them to mine, or even a pearl. If you're not a sparkly person, you could add pearls, and then you could add some pearls along here to add a trim to the edge. Beautiful. Okay, so let's add our flowers. What I've got here are the classic rose leaves. So this is the classic rose set, and I'm using the leaves from this. This is one of my favourites. It fits with all of all the flowers. It looks great, and it's got snippability. You can snip it apart and make it look bigger in between a flower. So I'm going to add that to my box. There we go. Just going to add some hot glue, and what we're going to do is actually I'm going to use 2 of these for this top flower, like so. So we can move that while it's warm. Okay, so I'm just going to place them over each other like so, and then I've got a large one of my larger flower. We'll pop that on there. I'm going to grab hold of it and hold it in place with my smaller one, which I'm just going to put there. Now don't worry about these glue strings, we can get rid of those nice and easily. And then we're going to put on the back our other one, and I don't seem to have my sentiment, so I've got several things on my desk and I'm just looking for it. But I don't know, does that happen to you too? You know, as soon as I hit the button to say we're done, I'm going to find it. Okay, so I'm going to pop this one down here like so, and then we'll put this rose on here and hold that in place, because I want that one to be stood up like so. So that's our box. All I would now do is cut out one of the sentiments from the paper pad and add that into here. Like I say, I'm really sorry I can't find it. It's gone for a walk. There you go. There we go. I found one. So let me get my scissors again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half, and this is to create that tag look, and I'm just going to snip like so. I'm going to shape it on my finger like that, and then I'm going to just trim it down a little bit, and then we will pop some glue on the end, and then we'll just slip that underneath here like so. And then I like to come in with a tool, any of my tools, flower shaping tool, and just press down like so, and there we have our box. There we go. So tell me what you would use this for. We could put some tissue paper in and put some chocolates in. It could be a wedding favour. It could be used for any occasion to do with love. Okay, so my friend, it's been fabulous crafting with you. Would you like to see what I'm going to make later? Shall I flip the screen again and I'll show you? Okay, so this is what we're going to make later. We're going to make these gorgeous roses. So I want to show you the vellum rose and the paper rose, so you can see how different those all look together. Look at that. And that's the same flower, isn't it? Aren't they beautiful? They really, really are. Able to create such a beautiful effect and such versatility. So we're going to make these easel cards and these flowers later on. I can't wait for us to craft together again. It's so wonderful spending Valentine's Day creating art from the heart. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. Carrie's going to be up next, so grab yourself a cup of tea and have a little break, and we will see you again at the top of the hour. Okay, have a great rest of your day. Bye.